Hello everyone, this is AllieRX87 here with my commentary on my awful games review of Superman 64, made back in April 2008, 2 months before Angry Video Game Nerd did that review.
Games, dog. What you want?
And the reason I took it down was not because of the Angry Video Game Nerd doing that review and people claiming I was a ripoff. The reason I took it down is because, well,
hell no.
it really wasn't a good review, to be quite honest.
You can tell me review any game.
That's why I didn't get a lot of positive feedback during that review.
Nigga, I ain't gonna review that.
And mostly hate comments on part 1 of it.
I told you last time. I ain't gonna review that shit.
And yeah, it really was a weak review.
Yo. Alright,
and you're about to see why, but first things first, the reason why it wasn't a good review is what happened in the beginning. It was completely pointless.
Superman 64.
Yeah, and me talking ghetto and shit.
Out of his fucking mind?
You mean like, yo, what's up, G? Yo, yo, yo. What? Come on. And that had nothing to do with Superman 64. Nothing to do with Superman 64, except mentioning it right before the intro comes out. Speaking of the intro, this intro is very different from all the other ones. I usually use "Live to Win" by Paul Stanley, but this was supposed to be a new intro because nobody liked it. The song in this intro is Ditto Head by Slayer. I wanted to use this one to show how much of an impact bad games would make in terms of anger and frustration.
Guys,
but
I
guess that didn't work too well.
Because
now we're finally getting into the review.
May God have mercy on my soul.
I like the way it starts up.
That this game doesn't kill me.
Saying that, oh, I hope this game doesn't kill me and shit. But this isn't the end of me.
Give me a fucking break
and
already.
Shit like that. Cause I think that showed promise to the review. But
cursed God before?
See, the whole purpose of this review is because this game is so bad, it really doesn't need to be explained. And that it's so boring, it puts people to sleep. Hell, it put me to sleep the first time I played that shit.
Let's begin this review. First of all, let's take a look at the cover of the game. Now you wonder,
but I guess I didn't execute that part really well.
No, it's not. They actually made the cover like this. It seemed that they rushed this game and thought it was so bad by the time they realized it.
Yeah, this game is so bad, this doesn't even get a cover.
Bastards. All it does is show Superman.
But yeah, in this review, I don't really say much because the minute I start playing, I pretend sleep, you know what I mean?
My main complaint is the actual game.
Here we go.
And as you all know, this game is based off of the Superman animated series that aired on Kids WB not too long ago.
And this next part is really that good because
you know what
I say this game sucks in certain languages, but I get some of the languages wrong, like Dutch and German.
You got this credits, copyright bullshit.
The one that says Netherlandsy is Dutch. The one that says Duis or Duis is German.
English,
okay.
French, Spanish, Dutch, Italian, Netherlands. Let me see.
It's English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, and Dutch. Actually, what I said that time was pretty stupid.
This game sucks. Listen. Alright, fuck it. Alright, now you have new game, load game, last game, options, and practice. I'm gonna skip practice because all you do is practice the moves and such. It's pretty boring. Then again, the whole game is boring anyway.
I don't blame you.
New games where you start a new game.
It's a boring game.
You all know this. Anyone can figure this out on their own. Options, let me show you. Main menu, go back, turn up the volume.
By the way, this commentary was made in favor of the delaying reviews that were taking too long. I really wanted to finish my Kamen Rider Dragon Knight and Kamen Rider Climax Heroes Wii reviews, as well as my bootleg shit review, but shit got in the way. And yeah, the sky isn't really pink in this game. It's actually blue and white or whatever. It's an emulation error. I forgot to mention another emulation error. There are some other emulation errors that I forgot to mention in the review. At least the game looks better when it's cinema form, but that's not enough to save the game. Neither is the plot. You're about to see how boring this game is, and the reason why I pretend sleep during the review rather than actually reviewing it.
Alright, I know there's controls already.
Here we go.
Let me explain what's wrong with this game.
Here comes the bore fest.
First of all, let's take a look at the graphics. May I add that this game was released in 1999.
GoldenEye looks better than this shit. WWF No Mercy looks better than this shit.
Game. It's all blocky, generic.
WCW NWO Revenge looks better than this shit.
Like the buildings,
he's right. Graphics are shit in every possible way.
See what I'm talking about. But that's not the main complaint.
Even when it's not on an emulator, it's still shit. Here we go. You see? That's how boring this game is. It's the king of Borefest, featuring Benny Hill music. I'm serious. It's going fast. It drags on for that long.
Was that pathetic or what? And that's just not the beginning of the game. That's what you do in the entire fucking level.
Now for that part and this part right here, it looks like it's pretty good. But the rest of it doesn't seem too good in terms of reviewing.
Superman, for Christ's sake.
Plus, this review is 40 minutes long. I felt this review should have been 10 minutes. For this kind of game, at least. Little John.
You're gonna see me fall asleep in a while if I keep doing this.
I should have just ended it right there, because that's how boring it is. Because you do that all the time. Of course, there's the tedious missions, but nobody fucking cares. They're like not memorable in the game. The ones you're gonna remember are the flying rings part.
If you die there, or if you mess up, you're out of time.
I could have just shown that part and just end it right there.
It really pisses me off about this game.
But it's 40 minutes long, and I don't know why. Oh wait. Now here's the problem right here. Now I know this game is so bad, it's boring and it puts people to sleep,
I was about to sleep when I was playing.
But this kind of drags on for too long.
How boring this level is.
Yeah. It drags on for too long. Though some people found it kind of funny though.
Oh god, I fell asleep again.
Yep.
Better stay awake before I lose again.
But can you blame me? The game is that boring. I know some people are not going to appreciate this review, but come on. This game is that bad. There's no explanation, no detail, nothing. Looking at it just could put people to sleep. Look at it. Look at that. Thank God I'm not falling asleep.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
Good thing I just ate breakfast earlier. That way I wouldn't fall asleep immediately.
I forgot to mention that the controls are absolutely terrible in this game. You
ever always wanted to find a cure for insomnia? Well, Superman 64 is your answer, as well as my week review of it.
Like Mala, which I'm about to show you in a moment.
And it's going on and 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 on. I really do not need to explain much here, folks. This is a terrible game all around. A weak review of a terrible game. This piece of shit is so shitty. I didn't need to review it at all. Well, technically this was a review, but I didn't really review it, so to speak. You hear me sleeping? Shoo! Shoo! You know, this makes good comedy, though. In terms of reviewing, it's bad, but in terms of comedy, it's actually pretty funny.